Hi, my name is Angela and I am volunteering with the Bayanihan Community Response.
Hi, my name is Hias and I'm a volunteer with Bayanihan Community Response in San Diego. The Bayanihan Community Response effort actually started nationally across the U.S. through the efforts of the National Alliance for Filipino Concerns. It started when COVID started hitting and a lot of states are starting their lockdowns, and a lot of people had to stop working or getting laid off from jobs, needing a lot of resources and information to help them through the pandemic and the lockdown. And so all these efforts across the country were starting to pop up, and for the Filipino community, it took the form of the Bayanihan Community Response. Here in Southern California, in Los Angeles, they were able to distribute some groceries to many families, some financial help to caregivers. Same in Long Beach and Carson. They partnered with several restaurants to deliver hot meals and groceries to families who are in need.
So last year in 2020, we began our outreach to Filipinos in National City. We did a few grocery drop-off distributions to tenants and also educated them on their housing rights, on how to avoid eviction during the COVID-19 pandemic. This past March, we began going to grocery stores in National City, such as Seafood City on Plaza Boulevard and Island Pacific, where we have been distributing blood pressure monitors, PPEs, and surveys. It is important to learn about the needs of Filipinos in National City so that we could better provide services for the community.
So the long-term goals of Bayanihan Community Response here in San Diego goes beyond just the pandemic and the lockdown and COVID-19. In the long term, we want the community to be stronger, to be able to assert for its needs, for the workers' needs, for the needs of the families, and to also help each other, which is the essence of the word Bayanihan, right? In Filipino culture, Bayanihan really means coming together and moving things forward together. And so we want to give life to that spirit of Bayanihan in our community, and we hope that more of you can join us and help bring that to life.
If you would like to get involved with our efforts, you can attend one of our volunteer orientations. As volunteers, you will be able to outreach to the community on the weekends, helping folks schedule for the COVID vaccine, and also follow up with community members on their needs. We have a lot of opportunities available remotely and also in person to connect with the Filipino community.
I really enjoy volunteering, especially when we go out to the community. We do these surveys and just get the chance to talk to everyday Filipinos, get to know more about their lives, how they're doing right now, the struggles they're facing, but also just them sharing how they're going through it, them sharing like what they want to see in the community. And so I really appreciate getting to have those conversations with them, and at the same time, even in the smallest ways, addressing some of their needs, whether it's just for the need for a blood pressure monitor because they share like a blood pressure monitor with their patient as a caregiver, right? So having one at home that they can use themselves, or even helping them get vaccine appointments, because some of them would be sharing that, you know, they stay up every night just trying to find an appointment, and that it's been really helpful to even like get some support in that sense. So it's nice to be able to help even in the short term, but I think even more just having those conversations that we can have a relationship with them for longer and build that strong community we want to see. We also want to invite you to an event we're having. We are having a town hall here in San Diego about the PhilAm agenda. So these are a list of demands that we want the new administration to hear coming from the Filipino community. It includes some workers' demands for women's rights, immigrant rights, youth and students' rights, and many others. So we want to invite you there to really voice out what does our community need that we want this new administration to address, and also what we as a community want to assert. And so that is happening on April 30 at 6 p.m. online.
We will be awarding scholarships to college students who participated in the Bayanihan Community Response. The requirements for the scholarship are that you are over 18, located in San Diego, and you have attended one volunteer orientation with us, along with a short essay on how Bayanihan Community Response has impacted the community. To learn more about our scholarship, we will be including some links on the full requirements of the scholarship.
Click this link to the left, subscribe, and follow me on Patreon. Yeah?